everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I thought we would sit down and do one of these edit videos where I shop my own closet, maybe a few pieces you haven't seen before because they are current season, but it's not like all new stuff, which means it really and truly is favorites. They're things that I'm just getting a ton of wear out of right now that are really serving me well for my office life. And office life in the summer is a little bit different for me. I am in a business casual environment, and I always aim to kind of wear something that feels seasonal so that if I'm meeting a friend for drinks or ice cream after work, I can just pull off that blazer and still really feel like I'm dressed for summer. So these are all pieces that allow me to be office appropriate but still summery. The first kind of trend or color that I've really fallen for way more than I thought I would is olive. So I'm wearing it right now. This safari inspired dress is so comfortable. I wore it to a team building retreat. I've worn it out for brunch. I've worn it to so many different things because it just kind of works for everything. It's stretchy, it's comfortable in the heat. It's just got some nice pockets and detailing. It doesn't wrinkle. It's like all of those good things. And around the same time period, I got another item as well. And if you're not a fan of this color, these pants, let it be known, will be seen, oops, they're open, in many Elf Lawrence videos because they are the perfect chino for women. I find chinos are very kind of masculine oftentimes. They don't really kind of sculpt your backside very nicely. They might be too tight or way too loose more often. And they're often made with fabrics that don't have a nice flow to them because I feel like that's a little bit more menswear inspired, you know, that starchy kind of look, and I'm not a fan of that. So I have to say I've owned maybe like 2 chinos in my entire life. These AG ones are not that. They are kind of like a casual trouser. I think that's the best description for them. But they have invisible pockets at the back. They have no pockets at the front, excellent for eliminating bulk, and they have a perfect cropped length with a slightly relaxed but still fitted leg. So they don't look like leggings, and they look good with tops that are both looser and tighter, which is actually pretty hard to achieve. So they really do come in a raft of colors. Really love how soft they are. They feel really comfortable when it's hot out. I also think these are a good investment because I definitely see myself pulling them into fall, and around this time in the season, that's something to sort of keep an eye on, right? That's why this video is a little bit more compact as well. I'm not showing you as many things because you're probably not going to want to buy as many things, and you might want to save your dollars for the Nordstrom anniversary sale, but these are the things that I think are really just very enjoyable for me that I will keep enjoying until the very end of the season. The next category is blush. I have an armful of blush here. I've got my peony pink Nouvelle Apparel scarf, which is still available now. And then I've got 2 beautiful blouses as well. One is from Joe Fresh, the other one Rebecca Taylor, so different price points, but same color, very similar style, but one has lace. And I just think blush like this, like, you know, think of it, this pashmina, can you think of one color it would look really awful with? Because I can't. I even invested in a Chanel bag that's a little bit more on the lavender side of blush, and again, it's gone with everything. You just get so much wear out of that color if it's your style and you like things that are very feminine and have a certain floatiness about it. I think any piece that you get in that color is something you will really get a lot of bang for your buck out of because it's just a really wonderful neutral that you can also mix with other neutrals. It also looks great with, you know, a little bit of an anchoring of brown with it as well in terms of shoes or handbag or something like that. Another thing I come back to season after season, boucle blazers, no surprise, but I've been getting a lot of wear out of these specific ones this season. My Rebecca Taylor one with the little pockets. I like the navy. Navy is a 3-2-1. Navy is the perfect choice for any season and hence always a good place to spend your money if you're looking for something a little bit neutral, but I've always loved the way this one has a little bit of pink thrown in as well. My love affair with Eero blazers started a couple of years ago. I pretty much grab this one whenever I feel like I need a little jacket to kind of wear in the air conditioning and also, you know, to dress up a summery dress so that it's more office appropriate. Something like this creamy one is so perfect for summer, but I also get a lot of wear out of the black one as well. Ultimately for me, they were both must-haves, and I will link down below where I got both because if you live in the US, they are actually tax-free because they come from Europe, which is a nice little savings. So I'll link where I got them down below. They're definitely a really good investment investment for me because they are structured but unlined, so you don't feel too hot in them, and it still has that kind of dressy, casual, Chanel-esque vibe to it as well. This just came back from the dry cleaner because I wear it so much that I actually found that it was yellowing a little bit, which was not something that I could get out by myself in the sink like I usually wash delicates, and so that solved the issue, and now I'm wearing it all the time again. It's a perfect linen shirt from Rebecca Taylor, little lace edging here. It's last season, but I will find you something down below. I'm very confident about being able to find you some really good options because there are so many brands that do this well, but what I like about this one and what I look for is something that has a nice amount of texture, is a natural fiber, and isn't sheer or weirdly cropped so that you can actually wear it to work. So this with some nice cigarette style cropped or slimline trousers is actually really nice in the office. Think of it with some pearls or some nice jewelry and some heels. It's a nice way to dress up a casual piece, and it feels so comfortable to wear, you know, on your way to work. It's so nice to have just a floaty, comfortable, natural fiber blouse on. I just really love that style. I feel like Emily from Cupcakes and Cashmere got me into it, but my way of styling it is a little bit more formal than hers is. My next category is the floaty floral midi dress. I have an old one and a new one. So this one is from the Nordstrom anniversary sale last year. It's a mango that's actually remarkably trendy right now. So, you know, it's funny. That's why it's important to buy things that you like, because then they become huge. And I get so many questions about it nowadays because this color is so hot right now. But it's just such a nice dress, and it's so easy to wear. I can wear it to work. I can wear it on a weekend. For brunch, it's perfect too. You can also dress it up, and this would be actually a really nice dress to wear to someone's wedding. It kind of ticks all of those wedding guest boxes, as does this one. I don't think this has too much white. It's a white background that's so obscured by this really beautiful watercolor polka dot effect that I think it's fine. And it's got some green, some pale blue, and some navy blue. Really easy to pair, really classic and really floaty. I love the way this one kind of cascades down the body, the way it wraps. It's very comfortable, but it has a little bit more of a dressy element because the silk has the slightest sheen to it that's still really flattering, but worn with a little cropped white blazer. And I've been wearing it a lot with my Nouvelle Apparel cornflower blue wrap, and if you do want to grab one of these, I am kind of down to my last few, but I've been loving how these two pair together. It's kind of like they were made for each other, so it's been a favorite outfit of mine, both for work and for kind of dressier events as well. I get a lot of questions on my Meghan Markle Everlane tote. I do really love this bag. If I just want something easy to just maybe take to like a farmer's market or just put a lot of things in, if I have a lot of orders for you guys, I'll kind of tote this around, and it fits so much in it, and it's worn so well. To give you a little update, there's no corner wear on it really at all. There's a tiny bit on this side, but it's barely visible, and it actually does get better with age, more kind of buttery and soft and comfortable on the shoulder. You can see the straps have gotten a lot less kind of stiff than they were when I first purchased it. So this was definitely a really good purchase overall. I would definitely consider getting the cognac one for fall, so something to keep an eye out. They kind of vary in terms of what they have in stock, so take a look, but they do have some fantastic colors, and it's such a great price point for real leather quality handbag, and I love the simplistic styling. I don't think that you need too much going on for a tote. I think simple is better. Lastly, we will finish off with some shoes, and if you don't already have these styles, I think they're really wonderful investments. So the first one, which has been very trendy this year actually, is a slingback, and these are perfect. It's a great time, you know, if you work in an office environment, business casual or business formal, to actually have some selection, because I know in previous years I've really struggled to find some nice ones because they just haven't been in. But it's so wonderful to have these because they're, you know, quite dressy and nice, and they do allow your foot to breathe more than a traditional pump would, so it's nice to have at least one pair like this. A block heel is a nice option as well, but I just really like a classic slingback peep toe. I think they're such a great pair of shoes to have, and I'm excited by the fact that for now they are quite available. And these types of shoes are always available, but I'm so happy I splurged on some really nice ones a few years ago. So these are my Stuart Weitzmans. I love the cognac color of these. For me, it's a color that I really get a lot of wear out of because I think it kind of anchors a floral outfit really well. I do wear these to the office, so they were especially, you know, kind of a good purchase because I can wear them to everything. I love the medium block heel on them. They're very very comfortable. They don't give me any blisters. Looking around, seeing if I have anything else to mention, and I don't, because I wanted to keep this video concise, show you only the best things. So I hope you enjoyed this edit. If you would like to see more things that I just love and wear to death from my closet, let me know in the comments down below so I know you like that kind of content. And please like and subscribe if you do, and I will see you in my next installment on style. Bye!